Close your eyes. Let the sound find the places you have never allowed anyone to touch. You are safe here. You are held. I am the earth beneath your feet. 174 has moving through your bones, dissolving what was never yours to carry, releasing, releasing, releasing. The roots of you go deeper than your pain, deeper than the grief you learned to wear. Let the ground receive you now. You were always, always safe. Realign, realign, body and soul, returning home. 528 has, singing you whole. Love is the frequency, love is the tone. 396 has, rises like morning light through the chambers of your heart. Every fear you swallowed in the dark, dissolving now, dissolving like mist. You do not need to understand, the sound knows where to go. Into the wound you sealed, into the place you forgot to grieve. You are not broken. You were never broken. Only waiting to be heard. The drama speaks in silence, but the healing sings. 528 has, is the voice of what wants to live again. Let it sing through you. Let it sing. Realign, realign. Every cell remembers love. Every breath a sacred return. You are the sound. You are the healing. You are the one you were waiting for. Breathing, receiving, becoming healed, whole, home. Never been touched by softness. This sound is for those layers. Breathe and let them surface. Deep beneath the surface of your story, a wound is waiting patiently. 174 has, descends like a root, finding the place you buried your truth. You learn to be strong before you learn to feel. You learn to survive before you learn to live. Now the sound comes for the part of you that never got to be held. Let the frequency carry you through the corridors of grief. 396 has the liberator, unwrapping every fear like cloth. 528 has warm as sunlight on skin that has not been touched in years. The sound of love approaching, not demanding, only offering. You do not have to meet it halfway. You do not have to be ready. The frequency finds you wherever you are, even in the furthest room of yourself. I see you in there, behind the walls. I see the light of you. It never went out. The emotional body holds memory, not as punishment, but as prayer, waiting for the day sound would come and name what happened and say it is over now. You can rest, realign, realign. The sacred sound knows your name. Every scar becomes a song. Every wound a doorway back to love. Returning, resting, releasing. You have been strong for so long. This sound asks nothing of your strength, only your willingness to receive. 174 has meets you at the bottom, where you have fallen and not told anyone. The sound does not judge the falling, it only gently lifts. Trauma is not a flaw in you, it is the echo of something real. returning 396 has releasing. Grief becomes grace, fear becomes breath. 528 has the repair frequency, moving through the double helix of your being, whispering to the cells, you are loved, you are loved. The emotional body learns to soften when the sound says it is safe, when the tone says you are held, when the frequency says you belong. This is for the child in you who waited and waited and is still waiting. I am here now. Ancient sound, ancient knowing, the solfeggio remembers what the mind forgot. The body is a temple,